First, you're in your first year here. What was it like coming in, taking over this program, trying to make it your own?
Well, I was here 8 years ago. I came here and moved here from St. Joe 8 years ago, so I had an idea of what the kids were like and, what some of the expectations were here. I had heard about the young group that they had coming up and, knew that they were talented, and I also knew that they'd struggled the past year. So, my expectations were to just come in and see what we had and just start working and just try to improve and put ourselves in position to win some games, just by making progress. So that's sort of what my goals were initially. They changed a little bit after I started seeing the kids because the work ethic was extremely hard. They really dedicated themselves through the volleyball season and, then through any off-season activities, both in the weight room and conditioning. And I think my expectations started to change a little bit to where, I possibly believe that we could possibly, win 10 to 12, maybe even be at a 500 type team. So my goals changed, from the time I originally took the job and then once we got started seeing the kids.
So it's my understanding last year, not only were they young, but maybe inexperienced to the sport, and obviously you may have some different faces now, but what were the biggest challenges coming into a program that did struggle with?
Well, I think the kids, there had been a couple of years here where the kids had just sort of, I don't know, I felt like there wasn't a commitment, dedication by everybody that was involved with them. So I think they were searching for somebody to really come in and care about them, work with them, to believe in them, praise them, and teach them and coach them and criticize them when the need arises. So I think once they saw that, I think you could see a change, okay, in them and how they approach practice and how they approached everyday work. And it was fun to watch.
Both girls mentioned one of their favorite parts about this season is the practices, the challenge of practice, trying to get better as a player, but also the fact that you kind of keep it light sometimes. Is that something you look to instill in them?
Well, I think when I was a young coach, I was the fire and brimstone type coach, and I was so hooked on discipline and being so focused that I took the fun out of it for some kids. And, I apologize to them for that. I think what I've learned over time and stuff is they need to enjoy what they're doing. And just like we as adults need to enjoy what we're doing. And I love being around kids. I love working with kids. This is my sanctuary, just like Remember the Titans. He said then, it's where I feast. And, when the kids are in here, I challenge them, I try to drive them. But we laugh, we laugh at each other. I let them laugh at me because, I'm a goofball too, but I want to have fun. But I want to work hard and I want to get better. And I think you can combine both, okay? I think you can do that and still achieve things. And I really believe that we're going to continue to get better over the coming years if we'll stay focused and stay dedicated. Losing Kelsey's going to hurt us because she scores a lot of points, but, good teams find a way to replace those type of players, and that's just something we're going to have to do as we start off into next year.